Hey guys, just when y'all thought that Taco Tuesday was done with Moni, it is not. We have shrimp and chicken fajitas. These are so easy and super delicious, and you can have this at your parties, for a Taco Tuesday night, whatever, with your home girls. So we're gonna hop right into the video. So I have my chicken breast that I'm gonna cut into slices. You want your slices to be thin, because you want them to look like, you know, chicken fajitas, but you can cut them honestly however big you want to. This is your chicken fajita. This is your dish. I like to cut mine super thin. So once you cut all your chicken up, you want to then move on to your vegetables. Now, the vegetables I'm going to be using are a green pepper, a red pepper, and an onion. Now, you don't have to use these. You can use a yellow pepper. You can use an orange pepper. Whatever your little heart desires that you want in your fajita, I'm not going to stop you if you do not use a green, a red. Well, you have to use an onion. But once you slice all your peppers and onions up, you can set that to the side so we can make our sauce. So first we want to add in 1/4 cup of oil, and then we want to go ahead and add 1/4 cup of water. And then I just took a whole fresh lime and I just squeezed the fresh lime in there. So I don't know how much juice that was. I just took a lime and just squeezed all the juice out of that lime that I could. And it was hard. I need to buy one of them utensils to help me make it easier, but I just use my hands, squeeze the lime, and then you have it. And then you want to add in your seasoning. So I added a teaspoon of cumin, and then I added 2 chopped cloves of garlic. You can use the minced garlic if you want to. And then about 1.5 teaspoons of smoked paprika, and then 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and then about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and then 2 tablespoons of chili powder. You can start off with 1 tablespoon and then add the tablespoon later if you need to, but I just already knew I wanted to add 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And then of course you just want to mix that all around, because we're going to use this to season our chicken, our vegetables, and our shrimp. So now I have my shrimp in my bowl, and I'm just going to split up the juice in 3 ways. Pour some in your shrimp, mix it around, and then you can take your chicken. You can use a bigger bowl if you want to. I just didn't feel like washing all them dishes, so I'm just going to use the same bowl. And then pour some in your chicken breast and mix it all around, and then do the same exact thing for your peppers and mix it all around. And then you just want to put some plastic wrap over top of that, and then place them in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. And while we're doing that, we're going to make some fresh salsa. Yes, we are in Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. We're not in the house. So I just took a tomato, and I just took about 1/3 of the tomato, and I'm just going to dice it up in small pieces. And then I took about 1/3 of red onion, and diced them up into small pieces. And then you want to take your onions and then, put them in the same bowl as your tomato. And then you want to take some cilantro. This is really a simple salsa. Take your cilantro, and then about 1/3 of the cilantro, dice that up into small pieces, add that to the bowl. Then squeeze a whole lime. Just squeeze the juice out of it. All the juice that you can squeeze out of it. It might take you a minute, but do it. And then you want to add in some jalapeno peppers. Now, I didn't have any, and I didn't feel like going back to the store, because me and the store have a love-hate relationship. I just added in some green peppers. I mean, if you want it spicy, if you don't have a jalapeno pepper, just add in some red peppers. But the green peppers was good enough for me. And then you just want to mix that all around. And that is your salsa. But we're going to take it a step further. Put a little bit in a blender and mix it around so you can have that salsa for, like, if you want chips on the side. So I like to give my guests options. Okay, we elevating our Taco Tuesday. So now we have both. And now it's been about 30 minutes, so we can get started on making our fajitas. So I put about 1 tablespoon of olive oil in my pan, and then I have my stove on a medium heat, and I just tossed in my fajitas, and I'm just going to let them cook for about 7 minutes and continuously stir them every minute until they're done. Now, you can cook them for as long as you want to. I like mine kind of soggy, so I just let mine cook And then once they're almost done, you can remove them from the heat, but don't remove them from the pan, and then add your chicken. And then we want to cut that heat up. We want to go to a medium high heat while we cooking the chicken. Now, you can cook the chicken for, I didn't time the chicken, so I can't really give y'all a time on how long I cook the chicken, but just cook it until it is all the way done. And then, or until it looks like this. And then you can just remove the chicken and your vegetables from the heat, because we know our chicken is done. I now like the way my green peppers, my red peppers, and my onions look. They look kind of soggy, and that's the way I like them. So they're done. So we can just remove everything from the heat and get ready for our shrimp. Now, when we get ready from the shrimp, we are taking it a step further. We gonna get it hot up in here. We are going high. You want to cut your stove up high and add in a tablespoon of olive oil, and then add in your shrimp. Now, the reason why we're going so high, because we want a nice little sear on our shrimp. So cut your stove up high, add all your shrimp in. Shrimp cook fast. So after about 1 or 2 minutes, flip them. And then cook them 1 or 2 minutes on the other side. And then, I'm just adding in that extra sauce. And then you can remove them from your heat. Don't they look pretty? Remove all of them from your heat. And then we're going to move on to our tortillas. So all I'm going to do for my tortillas, I'm going to take a tortilla, put them in my pan on a high heat, and then let them cook for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. Then flip them, and when they get that brown color like this, flip them. And if they start to bubble, just take a spatula and smash it down. And then once they're ready, immediately put them in your taco holders. Remember, I got these off of Amazon. Put them in your taco holders, and then repeat those steps for all the tortillas that you're making. Now, this step is optional. You do not have to do this. I just like to do this step because it gives my fajitas a little flair. And we are elevating our Taco Tuesdays. Okay, so if you want to elevate it, do this step. But once you're done, it is now time for presentation time, because we all know presentation is key. So first, you want to start off putting our chicken into each one of our fajitas. Then you want to add in those vegetables in our fajitas. Then I am going to be using some Monterey Jack cheese, but you can use whatever cheese you want. And then we're going to take our shrimp. I put 2 in each fajita. And then we're going to take that homemade salsa and put it in the middle of our shrimp. Oh my God. Then we want to serve this with some fresh guacamole, some sour cream, and then remember that salsa that we put in our blender. That's for the chips. Cut up some limes, put it on the side, and there you have it. Girl, I'm in Mexico. I ain't in America no more. This is gorgeous. Fajitas made in your home. I'm sorry, I'm in Mexico. Fajitas made in Mexico. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you guys wash your hands. And I will see you guys at my next video.